Tacoma sales are down 60%, worse than I even thought. What's going on with Toyota? Why would they change such a great platform? A vehicle that was so reliable, so robust, had such trust with the public. Why? You know, I can't understand it personally. So every time I come here, there's more and more Tacoma stacking up. And for good reason. Everybody kind of knows. Look at the price on one. Let's just go to this one real quick. And it's not just the price. We'll get to it. Just stay with me. So we're right here. This is an SR5. The dealer wants $44,000. They want to add the $3,000, which I'm not paying that. And someone mentioned about this Gulf State stuff. Look at the price on that stuff. For what you get, I don't want to pay that either. So it's expensive. But even 37, okay. You know, maybe a little bit off of that. Now we're starting to talk if it was a V6, but it's a 4-cylinder turbo. So you're paying more money for a 4-cylinder turbo built in Mexico, not in America, not in Japan, where the wages would be higher, which kind of gives you better quality. You're paying more for the workers. You're paying, you know, it's going to be better quality. You pay for what you get, but you're paying more and you're getting less. So it's kind of interesting. Coming from Toyota, this is not what they normally do. So it's all changing, and it's kind of unfortunate. And is that hail damage? I know we had a storm that came through. Look at that. I know you guys can see that on the camera. Wow. So this truck's even worth less now. So it's, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that Toyota did this because it was such a good vehicle. You'll read the comments. There are thousands and thousands of Tacoma owners that just love their Tacomas. They're older Tacomas. Anything but this new generation, because super reliable. You had the V6, super reliable. If you wanted the 4-cylinder, that was an option as well. But the 4-cylinder was super affordable, and dealers were really discounting them. You could get a 4-cylinder Tacoma in the 20s, literally. So, and I mean, now they're all over $40,000. So over $40,000 for a, not even a full-size truck, a small truck with the 4-cylinder turbo. No, thank you. And I think most people agree with that. It's too much money for a truck that's a 4-cylinder turbo built in Mexico. And I've kind of heard the quality is not the best. A lot of plastic, and you know, it's not what Toyota is known for. So really surprised. And they still have one vehicle remaining that doesn't have any of this new vehicles that they're coming out with, but it's going to be gone soon too. So I'm telling people, I want one personally. I just can't afford one, but a 4Runner. It is the last of the remaining Toyotas. Literally, it's almost it. So if you have an opportunity and you are in the market for a Toyota, before I get any of them right now, this would be it, because it's honestly the last remaining Toyota that has a super reliable V6, super reliable. I mean, no turbos, no nothing like that. But the price is still up there, but it's not crazy. I mean, I'd much rather have this than a Tacoma. And these are all SR5, so they're all basically base models, and they're all in the mid 40s. And there's even a dock fee on top of that, and I don't even know if they're discounting them in here. I really don't know the story here, because, you know, dealers can keep cars for a while, especially if most of them are just using credit, and basically you have 30, 60, 90 days, basically interest-free, so it can sit here. And then even when it's starting to charge interest, it is a small amount, but it's still 20%. It adds up, you know, a few $100s a day can add up quick. So these are not low interest rate loans they give to these dealers, but yeah, it's interesting. And let's see if we can find a base model 4Runner here just to give a comparison. Or SR5, let's see here. Okay, so 48, and I'm not paying. I like how they changed the price of the package based on the vehicle. Like, hey, but I went to another dealer here in the local area. They had a $10,000 markup. So if you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. It's just crazy, you know, and I've been a car salesman. I'm actually thinking about doing some consultations to help people buy cars. So I've been in the industry. I love car sales. I just don't like how dealerships operate in a lot of cases, you know, how they treat the customer. I'm a big fan of just being honest and being upfront. That's all it is, you know, like, let's just, instead of doing a dock fee, why don't you just add it to the vehicle, you know? And it's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, that's why a lot of these YouTubers are really starting to get popular, because people want the honest truth. You know, they're tired of lies. They just want honesty. So I'm here and I'm trying to do it. But if you guys are interested in a consultation, just leave a comment, because I'm really thinking about starting that. And I can help you buy a car, you know, and I can either just give you a quick coaching, or I'm thinking about it, just some ideas. But yeah, these Tacomas are definitely struggling right now, and it's not even the worst of what they have. They have more Tundras than I've ever seen in one lot ever, and they just are not selling. But whenever you change, again, such a good vehicle. You had a V8, super reliable, great Tundra, and now they're a V6 turbo, and it didn't get any cheaper. You're still looking at, let's just look at this price real quick. I'm gonna assume it's at least, let's guess, 70, 80, 90. Oh, no window sticker on this one. That was an expensive one too. Here's the iForce Max. Let's look at this one real quick. Let's see, $70,000. So, and it's unfortunate, because this used to be a super reliable V8 pickup truck, super trustworthy. When they first came out, they did have a lot of issues. They are starting to become better, you can say. The issues are not as bad as they were, but you can still go on Reddit, you can still go online, and you'll see people buying brand new Tundras that are having issues. And that's just not like Toyota. You know, Toyota's known to take their time, to not do this turbo deal, to really slow down. That way they do it right. And I will give them credit. They were the last one, or one of the last ones, but they're not the last one. So you still have Nissan. They don't even offer the turbo in their truck, which just shocks me that Nissan's the one still offering naturally aspirated, and Toyota left that. Toyota went to turbocharge in their Tundra and in the Tacoma. It's unfortunate, and people are just speaking with their wallets. You know, they really do not want to pay over $40,000 for a small pickup truck made in Mexico. They just don't want to pay it with the turbo. You know, there's so many negatives. Man, thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. Have a good one. Stay blessed.